What if I told you that one actor didn't just become famous? He changed what a movie star looks like. Not with muscles, not with scandals, not with loud interviews, but with silence, vulnerability, and talent. Before turning 30, Timothée Chalamet didn't just win awards, he forced Hollywood to evolve. So, how did a skinny kid from New York become the face of new generation of cinema? Let's break it down. Timothée Chalamet was born in New York City in 1995. No viral fame, no Disney Channel launchpad. Instead, he grew up surrounded by art, theater, and language. French father, American mother, bilingual, culturally mixed, emotionally open. He studied at LaGuardia High School, the same art school that produced the stars like Jennifer Aniston. Even then, teachers said one thing stood out. He didn't perform emotions, he lived them. Then came the film that changed everything, Call Me Your Name. A quiet movie, minimal dialogue, heavy emotion. Timothy was only 22 years old, and yet he delivered one of the most emotionally complex performances of the decade. The result? Academy Award nomination for Best Actor, BAFTA nomination, Golden Globe nomination. He became the third youngest Best Actor nominee in Oscar history. That final scene alone, a single shot, no words, pure emotion, turned him into a legend overnight. By his late 20s, Timothée Chalamet had achieved what most actors never do in a lifetime. Academy Award nominee, BAFTA Award winner, Golden Globe nominee, Screen Actors Guild Award winner, multiple Critics' Choice Awards, Venice and Berlin Film Festival recognition. But here's the key. These awards weren't for blockbusters only. These were for acting craft. Hollywood wasn't rewarding hype. It was rewarding depth. What made Timothy different wasn't just talent. It was a range without losing identity. Look at this one. Call Me By Your Name. Delicate, vulnerable, intimate. Lady Bird, subtle, realistic teenage chaos. Beautiful Boy, raw addiction and emotional destruction. The King, controlled, cold, historical power. Dune, quiet strength. Destiny, inner conflict. And Wonka, playful, musical, charismatic. He didn't get trapped in one image. He expanded it. Let's be honest, Timothée Chalamet isn't just famous because of his movies. He's famous because of emotional honesty, sensitivity, intelligence, authentic awkwardness. Young audiences finally saw someone who felt real. Fashion brands noticed too. Face of Channel, red carpets look like redefined male fashion, gender fluid style without forcing a message. He didn't try to be iconic. He just was. Then came Dune, a massive scientific fiction franchise. Huge expectations, global pressure, and Timothy carried it. Not with loud speeches, but with quiet leadership. Paul became one of the most iconic scientific fiction characters of the modern era. And suddenly, Timothy wasn't just a art house favorite. He was a box office anchor. Before turning 30, Timothy achieved Oscar-level respect, franchise dominance, fashion icon status, and global fanbase. Very few actors in history have balanced art and commerce this early. That's why people say he didn't just succeed in Hollywood, he reshaped it. What's next? More Dune, more bold roads, more risks. And if this path is any indication, The best performances haven't even happened yet. If you enjoy deep dives into actors who actually changed cinema, like this video. If you want more stories behind Hollywood legends and rising icons, subscribe to Cinema News. And comment below, which Timothée Chalamet performance hit you the hardest? Because this wasn't just a career, it's a legacy in the making.